Bam. Let's get in it. My light is off. As soon as I cut it on, it seemed like the light went down. Alright. That'll work. Greetings, 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 greetings. Namaste. Sasyakal. Shalom alaikum. Salam alaikum. What's cracking? Dobre jing. Anyang. Angse ahoy. Ohio. Shinowa. And every other greeting that I didn't say. To all my peoples of the planet. All my God beings of the planet. Whew. Okay. Now, I ain't made no video in a while, so I just decided to make a video since my phone bill, like a lot of you on Facebook know that I left a message on Facebook saying that, you know, I don't have enough money to pay the phone bill, put it that way. And I don't get paid until next week, but then that's got to go on the rent. So I'm in a position to where you pay the rent or the phone bill. What's more important? Rent, of course, right? So the phone gonna get cut off, and I'm end up paying the rent, which ain't nothing but shit. Where's my shit at? $322. Ain't nothing but $322. So I'll pay that just to make sure we have a little, somewhere to stay. This is a mind game. We're gonna beat them with this. This is how you beat them. You don't beat them like this. You beat them like this. Not like this. Like this. This is how you beat them. And if you're trying to do any of the other ones, you will fail just like everybody else has failed who went to war. Everybody who went to war failed. But they never used this. The reason why I think personally that a lot of us made it through hard times is, oh shit, how can I be running low on the battery? That's bullshit. It's plugged in. It's still telling me I'm running low on the battery. So I'm plugged in. Okay, well maybe I wasn't plugged in. Okay, I'm plugged in now. The reason why I think that we made it through, and this melanin color made it through, and it's still evolving and it's come through, is that those did not go to war. I know it might seem funny when somebody tell you to turn the other cheek. It might seem funny unless you have wisdom. When you have wisdom, then it's not funny. It's, you understand. You overstand, you understand. You're like, oh, I know what you mean by turn the other cheek. I get it. And that's what we must do. Now, I want to start this off with just, I want y'all to listen to, I'm looking at the 500 Nations right now. Mom's told me to check it out, so I downloaded the 500 Nations. So I'm watching Kevin Costner, which is Kevin Costner? January the 18th, 1955. Kevin Costner. I did his numerology guru, and normally when people's 9, their psych number is 9, normally I see him as the enemy to the 9, but not Kevin Costner. He's a different breed. As you can see, the type of movies he made, which was, you know what I mean, Dancing with the Wolves. He made a few action movies, Time to Kill. But most of his movies was spiritual. Waterworld, you can see where his mind was at, what he was accepting. Because the number 9 is love for all humanity, right? And his psych number is number 9, and his destiny number is 3. So it all goes together. 3, 6, 9, they go together. Because you on that type of mind frame. You feel me? So when I did his numerology, I was like, oh, okay, I see why Kevin Costner did what he did. And, you know, did the movie, and he fighting for the Indians and fighting for righteousness and all that stuff. I understand. Because I'm looking at his thing. But besides from that, I'm going to just play a little snippet of the 500, Nation of 500. This is the second disc. So, I want you to hear a little bit, ain't nothing about 5 seconds. Excuse me. Here we go. Trying to stop the boy, they can't stop me.
Along the Mississippi River, 6 miles from present-day St. Louis, Missouri, there stood a city that once dominated the heart of the continent. At its center was a powerful leader.
A great number of years ago, there appeared among us a man who came down from the sun. This man told us that he had seen from on high that we did not govern ourselves well, that we had no master, that each of us had presumption enough to think himself capable of governing others, while he could not even conduct himself.
1,000 years ago, the great sun, a leader who was both king and pope, lived atop a man-made royal mountain, 10 stories high. Its 16-acre base larger than any pyramid in Egypt.
He told us that in order to live in peace among ourselves, we must observe the following points. We must never kill anyone but in defense of our own lives. We must never know any woman besides our own. We must never take any things that belong to another. We must never lie, nor get drunk. We must not be avaricious. We must give generously and with joy, and share our subsistence with those who are in need of it.
From the heights of his royal estate, the great sun mediated between the Creator and the people, between the sun and the earth. This is Cahokia, City of the Sun.
Okay. Cahokia, City of the Sun. All right. Now my spirit guides came to me, as I am the mediator for the sun. And it told me just, I'm just sitting here watching this, and something just told me, like, just grab your notebook, man, and just write what you're looking for. Write what's in your heart, and write what you think that could solve the problem, Now, when you just heard the man, he said that only fight back. You feel me? Only fight back when somebody is coming to take your life, right? That's the only time you fight back. We're going to go deeper. All right, check this out. I don't know how much time I got on this because I don't know how much space I got on my phone, so let me just get it in. Okay, let me try something here. Just a little more. This sun is coming in. I just want to see if I can break it up a little bit. There's no more sun out there anyway. Well, that's a little bit. I'll leave that open. That look much better, huh? Check it out. Now this is what I'm looking for. These are my people that I'm looking for. These are the mindset of the people that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for everybody, right? Because everybody have their own interpretations of life and how life is lived. I'm only looking for those who can understand the interpretation of what I'm going to interpret. Ready? All right. Whew. Okay. I am looking for those kings and queens who are not afraid to stand up for righteousness, those who believe in pure unity and overstanding, those who know that this world is going in the wrong direction, who are sick and tired of being under the realm of those who pose as gods and leaders, those who believe that the queen is the most important to survival to the sons of the moon mother. Those who are willing to go all the way to the end against the beast of this land. Those who believe that there is no money that is more important than nature herself. Those who are willing to put their religious beliefs down to come together under no name but unity. No God but unity. Those who are willing to make Mother Earth free from money, crime, and all wicked souls. Those who can withstand without sexual acts for as long as needed. Those who have the willpower to let all material possessions go and hold fast to the God-body temple which was given to us at birth. Those who believe that we can subdue our enemy through the power of the mind without using force or weapons. Only weapons we use is love and intellect. Those who are willing to give up the temple to the enemy freely without war or aggression. Those who will not believe in retaliation, rather believe in standing to truth and unity and love at all times. Those who can overstand every word that has just been spoken with no rebuttal. Those who are ready to build a new utopia in the midst of all wickedness. Those who can go without food and can sing and dance in love all the way home with a smile. Those who believe that there is no death, only transformation. Those who are willing to teach truth freely and never ask for anything in return. Those who believe that animals are your brothers and sisters. Those who are willing to live one with nature and accept the good and the bad as one love. Now where are my kings and queens of this world? I wanted to go longer because I got more, but Spirit stopped me right there. So I'm just stop it right there and just break it down, you know. Because when they say no war and turn the other cheek, a lot of people would say, when you would hear me say, those who are willing to give up their temple, give up their fleshly body to the enemy freely. Here, you can have it. You want this? All right, go ahead. It's not me. I'm in the mind. I never change. My war is here. You feel me? So you can have the flesh, but my mind maintains unity, love, peace, and harmony. They took your flesh, but your mind stayed the same. This is how we win the war. Remember what I told you. You are in the backyard of some evil souls that claim this land to be theirs, which they took from someone else. As you can see, I'm watching the 500 Nations right now, which, is telling you about the Incans, the Mayans, and how the Spaniards came and took over everything and ravaged the land and killed everybody and all of that stuff. Even at one part, the guy was waiting on his daughter to come back, and the other tribe killed his daughter and came back wearing her skin. And what did he say? He said, oh, we must kill them all, those wicked souls. We must retaliate and kill them all. It takes two to tango. If it's only one, and they're going against your mind, this is what they want. They want your mind. But if you stay to certain truth fearlessly stick to unity, stick to, hey man, you want this? Oh man, there you go. Hey, you need some shoes? Oh man, I got your shoe. Oh, you need that? Oh man, I got you. What you need? I got you too. What? Stick to truth. We all must help each other. Just like that. That's simple too. It may sound as if though it's not as simple as it seems, because they got your mind trapped into fighting back. Fighting physically, fighting back. That's where they get you trapped at. You don't physically fight back. You mentally fight back. Excuse me, hold up. That's the energies trying to stop me from telling y'all the truth. You know, because the science is, I'm making a video now, right? So my camera is on, right? Listen to what I'm saying. My camera is on and I'm making a video. But while my camera is on, it's not only on here. It's on somewhere else. And they're looking at me on their screen, beaming at my third eye, trying to stop my mind from thinking. And that's why you always see me burp a lot. They're trying to stop me from talking to y'all. Always remember that. When your camera comes on record, they're already looking at you recording it right now. And I haven't uploaded this to YouTube now. I'm not uploading it. I'm recording it. But they're watching me. Remember I told you to put a tape over your camera, because your camera stays on 24/7. Your microphone stays on 24/7. Because they use the frequencies to listen and triangulate the frequency. They go into your frequency. And they scramble your words and they listen and they use their, because remember, it's light frequencies that, well, we'll get to that, but I just wanted to tell you that is very important. Always remember that. Your camera is always on. You know, because right now, if I was to turn the camera off and put my tape back over it, then my mind would come back. Then I can freely tell you stuff. And I can just tell you all type of things. But they're blocking me from thinking in my own mind because they're connected to me, but far distance. But if they know where I'm at on my fingers, you feel what I'm saying? What they do is they go hard while I'm talking. People around the world, they go hard. Knowing that I'm still connected to you from far distance, it scrambles the thoughts that I'm trying to get out to you. That's why I'm always by myself. You say, why is he always by himself? That's why I'm always by myself. Because I'm not trying to go to war against the frequencies. I just sit back, relax, and water comes to its own balance. So when I feel, like my Queen Kitty was saying, she don't make a video, she's not going to make no videos until she's more balanced. Because she's been making videos, but she didn't understand what I just said. That your camera is always on. They're scrambling your mind, making you say things that you don't want to say. That's why I went on out and I wrote it out. You see? I wrote it out because while my mind was in the stage of freeness, where I can freely think, I wrote it on paper. Because once you got it on paper, they can do whatever they want to do because now you're reading from the paper. You can't scramble a person's mind when they already put their mind out in the universe. It's already manifested. Once put on paper, it's already in manifestation. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do, Queen Kitty. Manifest it on paper first. Think about what you want to say. Let the spirit talk to you through paper. Because through paper, you can proofread. Oh, no, I didn't want to say that. Oh, I definitely didn't mean that. No, it's at, not the. You see? But see, I made, well, we, the spirit and every one of us, we made about 600 videos. All freestyle. No writing, no nothing, just freestyle. Because I was just trying to get it to you in a hurry. I felt that it was an ASAP that I alerted the people to what's going on. And right now it's just time for us to It's time for us to separate. Play the game. But maintain your mind and your understanding and stand firm to unity. Stand firm to unity. My Facebook page, I just added 1,500. Maybe about 1,500. Just added 1,500 family members to my Facebook. Just going adding and adding and adding and adding and adding and adding. That's what y'all supposed to be doing. Fill your Facebook up till you have no more room to add anybody else. Make sure your Facebook is filled up. But fill it up with like-minded people. I didn't fill my Facebook up with punk rockers and this, that, and this, and rock stars and coke snorters, and I didn't fill my page up with people like that. I filled my page up with people's name is Ankh, Ratu Natuli, Muhammad, Yazir, Rastafari. I filled my page up with people that is of like minds. So once I was able to do the guru on 1,500 people, they all was friends of the nine and family of the nine, meaning that they believed in humanity. They believed in turning this world back free. They believed in getting rid of guns. They believed in the understanding and overstanding of each other and what we have to do to keep the planet afloat, because it's what we do that governs the act of the animals, because the animals is connected to us. So the way you think and the way you act is governed over the animals. He gave you what? What did he give you? He gave you power over all the fowls in the lands of the sea. So if your mind is corrupt, the animal is corrupt. Just like you seen the dog who went and bit the little boy. The little boy was outside playing with his bicycle. The dog next door came around the corner and locked on the baby boy's leg. It's all on YouTube. Just type in dog biting baby. Locked his leg, it left gashes in it, and the cat came out the house and beat the dog up and made the dog run back. The boy had to get stitches or whatever, but it's the mind of the people who is conducted to the animals. Like, a lot of people say dog is supposed to chase the cats, but my dog and my cat play together. The dogs and the cats have forgiven each other. What's wrong with us? Lucky Dubé. You feel me? It's how you train your children. It's the seed that you place in your children that comes back to you, and it calls an effect. You plant the seed in your children to what they believe and how they manage their minds and how they believe in things. But if you were to plant the seed in your children that there's no such thing as death, son, daughter, there's no such thing as death. This is just a shell. This is just a body. I'll show you. Come here, sit down and meditate with me. And you show them how to meditate. You show them how to leave the body. You see, now we're in the spiritual realm. See, oh, that's an illusion? Oh, that's an illusion. It's a game. But it's a game to be won by the righteousness. The righteous people of the land will win the game. Now our back is against the wall. We're surrounded by people with guns, bombs, nuclear weapons, evil scientists, creating Ebola, putting it in different places, creating cancer, creating different diseases. We're surrounded by all these things. And we must use our intellect, not our guns, not our bombs, and not our rants. The rants goes nowhere. Emperor Shaw can tell you that. It goes nowhere. It comes out of fire. Well, you seen my rants. They still up on YouTube. I'm going to send y'all to war. I'm tired of this shit. It doesn't go anywhere. Only thing that goes somewhere is the connections. people I have connected with from Facebook. Just calling them up. Hey, brother, how you doing? Woo, yeah, man, woo, woo, we need to get together. Yeah, okay, woo, what you doing? Okay, yeah, I'm going to do this. All right, woo, woo. That's it. That's what you need to do. You know? Because the way it's put together is to keep people away. Certain people away. Because if you're dealing with somebody who has a connection to meat and they have to eat meat, I got to eat meat. And you dealing with people who don't eat meat, that keeps them away. Because they haven't overcome the addiction. You feel me? They haven't overcome the addiction. You're dealing with people who don't drink alcohol. You know? So the other people have not overcome their addiction. You feel me? But like my father said, remember, it's not what goes in the body that defiles the body. It's, well, I take that back. But I'm going to tell you what he said, though, to me. It's not what goes in the body that defiles the mind. It's what comes out of the mouth that defiles the body, the mind. And to break that down, you know, it's like you can have a spiritual drunk, spiritual crackhead, a spiritual, pretty much anything, and they can still remain spiritual under all those conditions and still remain spiritual. You run into a crackhead who will give you anything off their back. You need some shoes? Here, you can have my shoes. There you go. Okay. Remember, I'm not saying, you know, it's cool to do everything. We know by understanding, remember, overstanding, that if I was to get high, it slows my process down. As you can see, I haven't smoked marijuana for a little while now, you know. Cutting it back because I got to get this, you know. It's a battle, right?